And Air Force pilot Adam Kinzinger is here to go on the record. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Greta, how are you?
Good. So Donald Trump says he's a law and order president. What does that mean?
Well, I think he's basically talking about the fact that, look at the last 8 years under President Obama. You have the rise of Russia. You have ISIS being, nobody knew what ISIS was even 3 years ago. And we've seen the Middle East on fire, the world on fire. So, look, we need somebody that's going to stand up for national security, that's going to defend what America's about and understand America's mission, to be an example to the world of what self-governance is.
All right, let me ask you about some issues. Turkey, the attempted coup on Friday night, and immediately the White House came out with a statement saying we support elected officials, and of course Erdogan is the elected president.
Yeah, look, it's a very tough position for the United States to support a coup. We can't do it in a democratically elected area, but this is a really bad case scenario for Turkey, because right now Erdogan, who's been trying to consolidate power and basically become a one-man show, is going to use this as an opportunity to do it. So it is incumbent on the United States now to hold Turkey accountable to saying, you know, we get that you have to punish some people for a coup attempt, but at the end of the day, respect human rights as a member of NATO. They're a very important member.
Is Turkey the next Iran in terms of moving so far away from a secular government that it's going to be like Iran? And the reason I ask you is because that air base in Turkey is so critical to our fight against ISIS. We use that. That's one of our best resources.
Yeah, I've spent some time at that air base with the military, and it's extremely important. So to answer your question, I sure hope not. Turkey is, a NATO ally. They're the bridge between Europe and the Middle East. So we have to do our best to encourage the Turks to continue to stand for human rights, freedom, and for secular government.
All right, well, it seems to be going in the wrong direction.
It does.
And it's a powder keg there. So tell me how a President Donald Trump would handle Turkey different than, and I'll say, President Obama / Secretary Clinton president.
Well, I think the easy thing is, look at who Donald Trump surrounds himself with, and we'll find a lot of this out over this week. But look at what President Obama has done in the last 8 years. If you have any doubt that Hillary Clinton will be another 8 years of President Obama, or 4 years, that should be alleviated by the fact that she was at the very front end of his administration, and the reset with Russia and everything else. We have to understand that the world is not necessarily a big kumbaya where everybody just needs to have their hand held and they'll be fine. It takes American strength, and unfortunately under 8 years of President Obama, there has not been American strength.
Where's sort of the cutoff between diplomacy and strength?
I think it all works together. Diplomacy is important, but diplomacy has to be backed by strength, by soft power, the use of energy as a weapon, for instance. Right now, the Russians use energy to their great advantage in tearing apart Europe. But you also have to be willing to use that big stick, as Roosevelt said.
One quick question. Governor Kasich isn't here. Your thought? This is his state.
Well, I'll let him answer for that. Well, I think he's a great governor, and if he wants to show up, he can show up.
I don't know what kind of answer that was.
Not a great one.
Anyway, Congressman, always nice to see you, sir.
Great to see you.